Yo, what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I've been doing YouTube videos for a while now. I've been making videos on how to behave yourself in traffic, how to filter, how to do a U-turn and all kinds of stuff. But I haven't made one single video on how to physically ride a motorcycle. How do you actually do that? Well, I've decided to make a series of videos on how to ride a motorcycle, and the video of today is going to be the very first video of that series. I'm going to show you guys the controls on a typical manually shifted motorcycle. So I say manually shifted. There are also automatic motorcycles, just as with cars, but maybe if you're starting out with riding, it would be a good idea to learn how to manually shift a motorcycle so that you have options, so that you can ride any bike on the road out there today. So without further ado, let's jump into the controls. Right here, let's start on the right side, by the way. Right here we have a lever that is connected to the front brakes. So that is going to be your primary stopping power on a motorcycle, the front brake right here. And on the same side you have this thing that you can twist. That makes the bike go vroom vroom. So the acceleration and the primary deceleration on a motorcycle is done with your right hand. So that is very important. Then down there on the same side, next to the foot peg, is a little pedal, and that pedal is connected to your rear brake. So the front brake and the rear brake can be controlled individually. That is different. In a car, they are connected to each other. When you brake with your pedal, all of the brakes are used simultaneously. With some motorcycles, they are connected too. They're a little bit more high-tech than this one, but like 90-95% of the motorcycles out there today have brakes that are separate and that you, as a rider, can control by yourself. So let's move on to the left side. There is also a lever, and that is connected to the other side right there. It ends up right there, and when I pull in that lever, that thing moves. That is the clutch. So as with a manually shifted car, you have a clutch and you need that to change gears. And on the same side is also a little pedal that goes down and up. That is your shifter. So that means that the left side on a motorcycle is utilized for shifting, and the right side on a motorcycle is used for acceleration and deceleration. That is the most important part to know, because your 4 different limbs on your body are controlling something else on the motorcycle. All of your limbs are involved in a different way, and you need them for something else. That is a big difference with a car, because you're sitting at a couch, and right here you're sitting in the saddle and you're actually using your entire body. So the next thing I want to show you guys is a dash on a motorcycle. So this is the dash on the MT07. Every dash on a motorcycle is a little bit different, obviously, but there are 4 main components in a dashboard that are pretty much the same, or at least present on almost any bike out there. So that's what I want to show you guys. Obviously, that's a mosquito, go away. Obviously, you're gonna see your speed right there, and right here are your RPMs. Right down there is your fuel gauge. That is not present on any bike, every bike I mean, certainly not on sport bikes. And right here is an indicator that shows you in which gear you are. So that is the most important part of a dashboard. Right there you have a little green light that shows an N, and right here that shows a stripe. That indicates that the motorcycle is in neutral. There we go. Besides the dashboard, there are all kinds of buttons right here. So let's take a look at whatever they do. Right here we have a big red switch that is mainly used to start the motorcycle by pressing down on this one, and pressing up is the kill switch, so that stops the motorcycle. Right here we have the hazard lights, If I press this, you can see all 4 of the indicators are flashing right now. On the other side, we have all these buttons right here. This is the most important one. That is your indicator. So this is left, this is right. And to cancel an indicator, you have to press this button. That is also a big difference on in a car. In a car, whenever you take a corner, it automatically cancels the indicator. On a motorcycle, you have to physically do so yourself. So that is why maybe you've seen motorcyclists ride down the street with their indicator still flashing. That's probably because they forgot to cancel it themselves. Then, next button right here is your horn. And this controls the lights. This right here is, on this motorcycle, the menu switch, so it changes the menu. And whatever you see down here, that is not present on every motorcycle, but still a lot of them have options on how to which information is displayed on the dashboard. There we go. So that's the dashboard and the controls. I hope you learned something from this video. In the next videos, I'm gonna take further steps to show you guys how to physically ride a motorcycle. Topic of the day was the controls. So I hope you learned something. If you did, leave a like. Certainly don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one and ride safe.